Hey y'all, okay, so I have already pre-pooed my hair with the Blue Magic grease. I rinsed my hair while my hair was still in the twist, and then took the twist down and applied the grease. I've mentioned this in several videos. I'll leave the link for those videos below. And that's just to add moisture to my hair and to my scalp. To be able to loosen up any oil or dead skin or dirt, you know, whatever. So when I shampoo and I use my fingernails to somewhat scrub my scalp a little bit, the dead skin or whatever will be really easy to scrub up. So as far as my hair, the moisture that my hair will obtain from, you know, the water and the grease is going to help prevent my hair from being so dry when I shampoo. And also because we know the shampoo it strips the hair and causes the hair to be really dry, which can lead to breakage. And also to the grease on my hair is going to protect my hair from the shampoo. So I'm just going to show y'all, and this is one of the little slap caps, what it looks like. Take them down. So as you can see, the hair is really moisturized. It's juicy. So when I put the shampoo on my hair, I'm going to rinse this with hot water, as hot as I can stand it, to rinse off some of the grease as much as possible. And then I'm going to proceed with shampooing my hair. And when I shampoo my hair, it's going to lather really fast because of the moisture that's in my hair. And also, I don't know if you can see my edges. Maybe shiny. I did put a little olive oil, just olive oil, on my edges and the nape area back here, because there was like dry skin, and so the olive oil is going to you know, help loosen that up. And then I'll also scrub with my fingernails to scrub up any dry skin or scalp. And also, y'all, I mentioned in the full hair wash routine video about my edges. Let me just show y'all my edges. Edges are growing and growing. These are my little edges, as you can see. And you probably can't see it on camera, but they stop about right in here. It's really fine hair, like right in this area. But yes, they're growing in. They're B to B. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit more for the front of my head. So now I'm just massaging it really good. And as you can see, it has lathered up really, really good. Normally on the first wash, it doesn't lather good because of the oil or dirt or whatever that's in your hair product. The shampoo hasn't had a chance to kind of dissolve or eat up all of that, so it doesn't lather good. So we're just going to rub the shampoo really good. And right now I'm only concerned about the roots close to my scalp, because I'm going to shampoo a second time to make sure I completely cleanse my scalp. And at that time I'm going to drag the shampoo, the suds, drag it down the length of my hair to cleanse the hair, to cleanse all of the grease, as much of the grease off as possible. And so this first time I don't really concentrate on putting shampoo on the ends, because that may be like too much shampoo. Meaning, if I put the shampoo, just say I just drag it down to the ends the first time, it's going to strip off the grease. And so when I come the second time to really cleanse my scalp, if I rub the shampoo down again, that's going to strip my hair. And so if I do that, the hair will be really, really dry, and more than likely it will break off. So I don't worry about cleansing the length of my hair until the second shampoo. And I do recommend always shampooing 2 times. Because one shampoo is not going to do anything but just break down the grease or the product that you have in your hair. And so the second time you shampoo is what will really, really cleanse your scalp. Okay, so this is the second round. I've done those at the back. So I just get one twist at a time. And if I feel that the water has like dripped from the section, I just get my spray bottle with warm water, hot water, and kind of spray the section. And when I rub down the end of the twist, I'm feeling for a knot, because that shampoo, if you don't protect it with oil or grease or whatever, it can cause the ends of your hair to form a knot because of the harsh chemicals. Well, because of the chemicals in the shampoo. So I just take the twist down, make sure I unravel the ends. Then I get my spray bottle, and I can still feel the grease on my hair, which is a good thing, because I'm going to do each section before I rinse the shampoo out. And so if the grease is left on my hair, it's going to protect my hair from the shampoo until I finish my entire head. So I'm going to get some shampoo, kind of focus up here. Then I'm just going to drag it down. So what I'm doing now is cleansing the grease off my hair as much as possible. And the suds, I try to leave the suds on the section because it's going to help me detangle the hair. And so I don't know if you saw in the previous clip me doing this to my hair and then dragging it. As I've mentioned in my other videos, I always get my fingernails to clean and scratch, kind of scrub my scalp to cleanse it. And then whatever I scrub up, I just drag it in my hair. So when I rinse it, it'll rinse away with the shampoo. So I'm cleansing my scalp really good. And you always want to make sure you cleanse the ends of your hair also. So I got my black comb and I'm just going to detangle. This is the only time I'm going to detangle the length of my hair because the suds are here to help me detangle without breakage. The suds get in between the strands of the hair, which will help prevent breakage. It kind of breaks the strands apart. Okay, so I'll put the suds back in, and then I'm going to do it again. And when I comb down my hair, I make sure the suds are ahead of me. That way, you know, I'm detangling. It's preventing breakage as I go. The suds are down here. It's always in front of the comb. And I just kind of squeeze the section to make the suds. Okay. So that section, shampoo. Okay, so we're just gonna twist this up to keep it stretched. If you don't twist it up, it's going to shrink and shrink and shrink, and it's going to form knots, a knot at the end. And then maybe within the length also, especially if you have, you know, breakage within the length. So I'm just going to twist that down, and then I'm going to hold it, and we're going to bandage the ends. I posted a video about that. I'll leave it in the description box. And then just make sure we detangle the ends. If you don't do that, the hair may form a knot when you rinse out the shampoo, and you may have to kind of trim the ends or so. So that's that. Okay, y'all, so I am done shampooing all of my sections. I have 12 sections. I just wanted to show y'all what the hair looks like with the shampoo still in it. It looks really, really juicy. It actually looks like I have deep conditioner in my hair, like I've deep conditioned my hair, but it's, you know, still shampoo, as you can see right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse all of this out, and I'm gonna start by rinsing all of the shampoo out with lukewarm water. Not as hot this time. And then I'm going to take each section down and rinse each section separately. And you always want to make sure you rinse your hair thoroughly to remove any shampoo. Number one, make sure you get the shampoo out of your hair, because if you don't, the shampoo, the longer it remains in your hair, is going to continuously dry the hair out. And so, of course, you're going to experience breakage and probably shedding. And also to prevent matting. I probably never said this, but a lot of these shampoos, these creamy shampoos, you know, they add moisture to the hair and soften the hair and all of that good stuff. However, the little cream that they use, I think for this shampoo, the Silk Element, it says something about shea or silk. I don't know if they're talking about shea butter or whatever they're talking about, but I make sure I rinse my hair until the water is completely clear, because if you leave all of that little creamy stuff that they have in the shampoo, it can cause your hair to mat if you don't rinse it out good. So in the 22nd century video I just posted about counseling and not using the shampoo bar anymore, I did mention that to make sure you rinse, not just with the shampoo bar, but also with shampoo. You have to really rinse the shampoo out. If you don't, again, it could cause your hair to mat. It could cause your hair to be really dry and just continuously break and shed. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Rinse this out. And also, I know somebody's going to ask, you know, you leave the shampoo in that long. Again, as I mentioned, the grease is on my hair to protect my hair strands. It's kind of like washing a greasy pan, and, you know, you put the detergent, dishwashing liquid in your pan and put hot water in it to eat up the grease. You let it soak, and then when you come back, the grease is, you know, is all melted and just easy to wipe away. It's just like that. Somebody left me a comment. I did a video, the thumbnail had dishwashing liquid and then the shampoo saying wash those dirty greasy dishes and wash that greasy hair. That's what I was that's why I put that there. It's the same thing. The grease is on my hair. The shampoo, I've allowed it to remain to eat up the grease, and now I'm gonna rinse it all out. So my hair is good. I'm not concerned about, you know, it drying my hair out, because it's pretty much just eating up that grease. You know, the grease is really thick. So, yeah, okay. Okay, so I have rinsed the shampoo out and have begun applying the grease to my hair. I've done these sections back here. And as I mentioned, we're not going to really comb the length of the hair anymore since we detangled while the shampoo was in my hair. So I just get each twist, take it down, and if I feel that the twist has dried out or is drying out, meaning it's not dripping with water, before, well, when I get to it, I just get my spray bottle with hot water and just spritz the section. The water that you put on your hair is going to protect your hair from the friction of your fingers. So I just spray my hair with water, and also to add moisture back because the hair can dry out, you know, from the shampoo. But if it just feels dry or as if it's drying out, just spray some water on it. Now make sure my hair is parted for the most part. And the parts don't have to be straight. It's just I don't want any hair that belongs in this section to be over in this section here. So I just kind of feel around just to make sure there's no hair overlapping. Okay? And then I wipe the water off my hand. This is important because if you leave all of the water on your hand when you try to get some grease and, you know, rub it in your hand, it's not going to spread out good. So I wipe my hands dry, and then I get some grease, about that much. And I mainly rub it on the tips of my fingers because I'm going to apply it to the ends of my hair first. At least 3 inches up. At least 3 inches up. That's the goal. Because the hair tends to break 2 to 3 inches up. So, and then I just go and, you know, whatever is left on my hands, I put it up here. I don't really like focus a lot on putting, you know, a lot of grease up here because the sebum is going to cover this section and, you know, condition it and cause it to be really, really soft. And also, in my mind, the grease will cause your hair to feel hard once it dries. And so, to me, this is my mind, if my roots are all hard and crunchy and stiff, if my hair just so happened to decide to grow, because this is all stiff and hard and can't move, it may prevent some new hair from growing in. Now that's in my mind. So I don't really focus on putting a lot up here. I do put some, you know, whatever is left on my hands. And then I get the comb. And again, we're only combing out the ends of our hair, not so much as the length, because I've already detangled that. And the reason I'm detangling the ends again is because when I took the twist down, of course the hair is going to shrink up, coil up. And so I know when it coils up, the ends are going to coil and tangle on themselves. Really, really fast, they do. So I always make it a habit to keep my ends detangled. And also, you want to make sure you keep your ends detangled because when the hair dries, just say if the hair, you know, once it shrinks back up and curl or coil on top of each other, if your hair dries like that, 9 times out of 10 you're going to experience breakage when you try to take the twist down, because those tangles or shrinkage is going to form a knot once it dries out. So you want to make sure you keep the ends detangled at least 2 to 3 inches up. And I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, y'all, for my new subscribers, hey, but I don't use conditioner. I don't use conditioner. This is my conditioner. This or oil or the ORS, what is it? Oil moisturizing hair lotion. That's what I use to condition my hair. I don't see a need for a conditioner with natural hair. And when I say natural hair, I mean no chemicals. It hadn't been dyed or, you know, chemically treated or anything like that. Just, you know, plain old natural hair coming out my head. But if you have dyed your hair or, you know, whatever you choose to do, use conditioner. You gotta use everything you can. But me, I don't use conditioner. The only time I use a conditioner is a deep conditioner, and I only use that when I apply heat to my hair. So I mainly just use this grease on my hair. And another good thing about only using the grease is because, and not conditioner, conditioner can cause your hair to mat just like that. When your hair dries out, and it dries out, well, my hair dries out between 2 to 3 days. When your hair starts to dry out, it's gonna mat, it's gonna stick together. So if you got that conditioner in your hair, when you rinse conditioner out, all of it doesn't come out. And so if you got that conditioner in your hair and you know you allow your hair to go more than 3 days without wetting the hair or rinsing the hair again, the hair is going to mat up and you may experience tangles and, well, matted hair, which can lead to breakage. So that's a FYI. So using this grease is simple. I can wash it out easily. And grease doesn't cause your hair to mat because of the texture of it. It's just, you know, it's waxy, sticky. The only thing grease does is get on your hair strands, get in between your hair strands, and prevent them from like kind of sticking together or tangling on themselves. It stretches out the hair so they won't tangle on each other. So that's why I like to use grease. And it also kind of strengthens the hair to me. It kind of fills in any gaps or, you know, that may cause breakage when you try to comb the hair. And so I'm just twisting this. And as you can see that grease? I do put, you know, a lot of grease on my hair because when I get ready to, oh, my contact moving. When I get ready to shampoo my hair again within the next 3 days, 2 to 3 days, hopefully, well, if you put a lot of grease on it, it's less likely to dry out. If you put just a little bit of grease, and you can if you choose to, whatever works best for you. But if you choose to put like a little grease on your hair, it's going to dry out. The hair is going to dry out maybe within a day or so, and your hair is going to feel brittle. And so when you touch it, you may see it break off. But if you put a lot of grease on the ends of your hair to where you can see it, it's going to take the grease in your hair a while to dry out because it's so much grease that's blocking your wet hair from, you know, evaporating or whatever. So, and the grease is going to stay at its own consistency because it's so much. I hope that makes sense. So don't be afraid if you choose to. Don't be afraid to put the grease on your hair, because you'll be doing yourself some good versus bad. What else? It was something else I wanted to say. Oh, I know. I only use grease doing menstruation, you know, your period or whatever. So, that's FYI. The reason I use it during this time, like now, and I know that's TMI, but it's because of the sebum production. You know, your hormones cause so much sebum to produce, and that's why I continuously wash my hair, shampoo my hair, just to get rid of some of the sebum. Now, I showed y'all in that video me scratching my head and pulling the stuff up out of my fingernails, showing y'all the stuff, and I'll put that down below too. So I constantly have to shampoo my hair to get rid of some of that sebum. If you leave it there, your scalp is going to be itchy and flaky. You can experience shedding because the hair and the scalp can't absorb any moisture. You have to get rid of some of it. So this is the only time I use the grease. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. So the reason this is the only time I use the grease is because, well, the main time, let me just say the main time I use the grease is because I'm constantly shampooing my hair, and I need this grease on my hair to, you know, protect my hair from the shampoo. Other times, after menstruation, girl, I just rinse my hair with some water, some hot water, and I'll do a video on that. Somebody asked me to do a video on me rinsing my hair, so I'll do a video on that next. What else did I want to say? Is that all? One more thing, y'all. I didn't use Head and Shoulders in this video because I just really didn't feel like it. Those of you that have been following me know that I like to use Head and Shoulders, which is really good, you know, during menstruation because of the sebum, and you know, they say bacteria feeds off the sebum. So the Head and Shoulders is really good for, you know, getting rid of any fungus or bacteria. But I just didn't feel like it today, y'all. So kind of one of those days where you gotta just, you know, hurry up and get it done. Maybe in 3 days I'll use some, but not today. But if you want to see, you know, my process, I did include that in the full wash day routine, and what was it, the thick ass natural hair video. I talked about the shampoo, so I'll leave those videos below too. Okay, y'all, so I am going to go ahead and end this video and finish up on this head, girl. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to share this video, and thank y'all so much for sharing my videos. I do see where y'all are sharing my videos. So if you've never shared a video, this is the video that you want to share, because we want everybody to know all you need to grow your hair is shampoo, water, and some grease. Or, you know, maybe oil if you don't like grease. That's all you need. You don't need all of those expensive products or, you know, all of that stuff. No rice water. You don't need no rice water. All you need is water, shampoo, and grease to grow your hair. So yeah, be sure to share this video with all of your social media friends. Be sure to thumbs up this video. As always, leave me some comments. And until the next video, guys, bye-bye.